Jagrute. Welcome to our Monday program. Nice to see you. And let's start by doing 3 Om together. And the Guru Stotram Sloka that we use to do usually. Om. Om. Agnanatimirandasya Agnananjana Shalakaya Jakshanamritam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Welcome everyone. Welcome on YouTube as well, on Zoom. So on YouTube it's only me, so don't worry, no one is seeing you. Yes, so like this, we are optimizing the time. No need to do twice, cutting the videos. Just we can go live on everything now. Yeah, nice to see you today on an Ekadashi day. And if you remember, last Monday we started to talk about the grace of the Guru, the Guru's grace, who is helping us on our path. And I was telling you the story of Kumbh Mela experience that I had when Guruji actually uploaded or downloaded whatever he put into me. Actually, he put the Hindi language in my system. And same with everything, the Guru's grace is the main thing that can help you on your path to evolve and go to next level of yourself. And today is Ekadashi, and of course it's about fasting, about doing a small sacrifice that it's actually in your power to uplift yourself and to go beyond the material actual level, to go into the energy level of yourself. And at this level of yourself, of this level of fasting, you can once more rely on Guru's grace, first of all. And the best is always personal experience, so I can give you some insights into that according to what I lived in the past. So before meeting Guruji, as you all know, I was on Shiva's path. And I used to practice a lot of yoga. And there as well, the connection with the Guru was important because that is a Hindu principle. That is a principle of Sanatana Dharma. Guru-Shishya relationship is very important. We always say more than any deity, more than anything, having the Guru is the most important. And this is what Guru Gita is about, right? And we have so many stories related to devotees and disciples who choose the Guru before everything, because he is opening our door towards everything. And last time we talked about how Guruji is opening our eye, our third eye. He is Shiva Tattva as well. And he's opening our third eye to see, and he's giving us the visions. And he's giving us the power that we are able to handle, because he can, of course, put himself full into us, but we would just explode. It would be too much for us. So he's giving us like drop by drop, and it's important to see how we are coming to him with a glass, with a big vessel. How much we are opening, right? We always say, open up. Don't be like a full glass that we can't put anything into it. Always open up when you have to learn. And this is how we have to approach the Guru, with a wish to learn more and to have his grace, to receive his grace. Whatever books we can read on anything. And yesterday we had a satsang, a presentation, an introduction to pranic food, right? But whatever books you have, even Bhagavad Gita, if you read it just by yourself, the Guru's grace is important to make you see more clearly. And as I said, I came from the Shaivite path, where I was practicing yoga intensely, and where I had the grace also to live without food for a while, before coming to Bhakti Marga, when Guruji said, no, here you can sleep and you can start eating again. And that was like, wow, okay, that is like holiday. And since then, I went into eating again. And I will just give you the difference between asking Guruji for what you want and him showering on you. During pandemic, I was blocked in the jungle in India, in the western part of India, in Gujarat. And I stayed there 6 months, eating a little bit every day, not much, drinking a lot. So I drank a lot. And after coming back to France, I was in full energy all the time. Full energy. I don't like energy, if you know me. Those who know me know that I don't like energy. But my medical results were not good. And this is something that you have to take into account if you want to start a pranic journey. That asking Guruji about what you want is very important. I stayed there, of course. We all had to do as we could. It was not about choosing your food, choosing what you want to eat. You had to eat what was there. And I ate really very comfortably. And I was happy because India is a country where you can really have a very balanced meal and diet if you want. And you have everything in your meals, to have vitamins, to have everything. But still, when I came back, even minerals were missing. So but I didn't think of asking Guruji, can you help me to just live comfortably here or eat properly? And I had everything. I had fruits. Even I started to discover the plants there. But I didn't think of asking Guruji, can you please also support me a distance for that? Of course, I ask for support in general, but not for my diet, right? So that is one thing. And second thing is, you also have to be responsible. Whatever you start, whatever strong sadhana, tapasya you start, even Ekadashi, on some Ekadashi days, maybe you will be more, you will have more energy than other, you will just feel weak, or you will have some strong purifications. Associate always Guruji with you. Don't think you have to be alone and suffer and just be there with yourself, even being scared sometimes. But associate him, invoke him, and call him to help you. I will give you more tips if you are in the Ekadashi group, so I will start sharing a little bit of my experience. But I will share more in the groups that I have, and maybe on Lingam group, or maybe we can do another one for this group support, and there will be one open for the pranic program that Shivani will prepare. I don't know how it will be because I'm not in that team, but anyway, always associate Guruji with you. And when I came back, so I had to do, I was really having so much energy. And when I made my I made my blood analysis in the laboratory, I saw that even normal minerals were missing, but I was full of energy. And at that time, I was thinking, wow, that is not okay. Let me go and check more deeply. And I went to see a doctor and to give me to see what supplements he could give me. And at that moment, Guruji announced that he would do a yagna, a Sudarshana chakra yagna. I don't know if you remember that moment. It was so powerful that day. And while I was doing all this process, like, okay, let me check my health. I'm not, I was not used too much to check that. And every time I was going to see Guruji to ask if I should check my health, he was laughing and he was just making me scared. Why you have to check? Do you think you have cancer? Do you think you have that? I said, no, Guruji. Anyway, you will bless me and you will help me if I have something. And this is what he said. I think in the previous satsang, I told her that he said, oh, you will die soon. Will you die soon? What are the doctors saying? So Guruji will push you. If you want to work on yourself, Guruji will push you very hard, very strongly. And not him, but what you will ask from him. Some people come and ask, oh, Guruji, I want liberation. And he said, are you sure this is what you want? And you say, yes, yes. And then Guruji will accelerate you. And whatever you have to live during 10 years, you will live it very, very fast. So be very careful what you ask. See where you are, how much you can handle. It's better to ask for his grace to give you whatever you can carry, because maybe you are not even aware how much you can do. Like when he sent me alone to Kumbh Mela, I was not aware I can stay there alone. I can start, like being with people who are speaking only Hindi. But because of that grace, that power that Guruji will give you when he will bless you, the power of his word, the Guru Vak, the Guru's word is very powerful, and it makes things happen for you. And in the same way, you have to respect that. So his orders, his word, and also actually follow it exactly as it comes. Like Guruji, sometimes he will tell you, eat. You have to eat. One time at the lunchtime in Shivitaldam, Guruji told me 3 times, eat, Swamini, eat. At his birthday also, I think I would just, we are all looking at him, taking pictures sometimes, and just he looked at me and said, eat. So it's very important to follow what he says, because that is what is good for you. And if he tells you it's time for you to lose weight, maybe, he told some people who really had to lose weight because it was too much. They had too much weight, and Guruji knew that they had to do something. So Guruji told them, do this. So it's important to follow what comes from him and be able to have patience if you have too much desire to do something. Following, it's, being able to be obedient. That is one of the ingredients that you will find on our path, especially here, where we have to be humble and obedient. And if we are not, we have to transform ourselves. We have to start practicing that. Okay. So let's go into some meditation related to what we want to achieve today with his grace. So today is Ekadashi. I don't know if you started, but maybe you need extra strength to be able to finish this day. So let's go. As usually, go into your heart. Inhale deeply. Go in your heart. Visualize Guruji. Bow down to his feet. Exhale, let go. Do this several times. Practice letting go. Practice surrendering. Practice renouncing to your desires, to your wish, for the divine wish to happen, to be there for you. Inhale, go into your heart. Sit at the Guru's feet. Guruji today, on Monday, it's our Shiva Tattva. It's our principle of Shiva. It's our embodiment of the Lingam. Stay there at his feet and make your sankalpa, your intention for today. What do you want to achieve today? today, and let's say this week and next week, until next time we meet, for example, we can take this as deadline. And remember, as we say, Shiva Tattva, Shiva principle of Guruji is bold in that he will give you everything you want. And Guruji's aspect is Lord Krishna will take everything from you to live only love in yourself. Inhale strongly, take the energy to then going in your heart and bowing down, letting go. Surrender all your wishes and your main wish today, desire, whatever you want to achieve. Let's say that we want that this Ekadashi day, for those who started, could really be full of energy and a first step towards maybe other journey that you want to take to start, like, I don't know, if you want to live without food, to become a vegetarian, to live from prana. That can be a wish that you can put at Guruji's feet. And do not forget to ask for his blessing and for his grace to support you. And to ask for his grace all the time when you have an obstacle. Not to try to do things by yourself, relying only on your power. Use his power. It's the only moment when we are allowed to use the Guru in a very loving way, to associate him and to even surrender to him and take refuge fully into him to help us whatever project we have, wherever we want to go, whatever we want to reach. Again, one more time. Inhale, take all the energy you need. Breathe beyond the air. This is where it's prana, is beyond what you breathe. Inhale in a subtle way so that you get the prana beyond the air, the subtle vital stream energy that is there beyond. Take that into you. And then relax. Let him guide you where you have to reach. And remember something that Guruji always says, the most important power is the power of love. There is nothing else to achieve, to have desires of, the reaching beyond sleep, beyond food, moving things. Yeah, that is consequence of your evolution, but is not enough. There are many yogis, all kinds of fakirs who can move their body in all directions, can stay underground, be buried in the earth and still continue to breathe, go in the water in apnea. But that is not actually is not a proof of their enlightenment and self-realization and God realization. That is a side effect of their sadhana, of their tapasya, but is not the ultimate. Unless you have a dharma with that, and that can be your dharma to bring people there. But here, what we have to achieve is the power of love, and this is the power of all powers. The love is healing, is answering all the questions, and is like you have to achieve the para bhakti, even the level beyond just bhakti, the ultimate supreme devotion in surrendering sharanagati, right? So there we have some important things on which we will focus this year, and that is the relationship with the Guru, bhakti and parabhakti, and sharanagati in all the levels of surrendering. And if you go on your bhakti ID, you have access to the bhakti, the Haribhakta Sampradaya Siddhanta, to all the bhakti teachings we have. And there you will see also you have a very, very beautiful teaching on the 6 angas, the 6 branches, arms of sharanagati, of the surrendering, how to reach the ultimate surrendering. And on this we will focus. And of course, mastering the desires is something that we have in Bhagavad Gita. It's all about this. We have so much, so often in the book, it is explained that we have to go beyond desires. We have to reach detachment, equanimity. It's coming so much, be equal to everything. So read Bhagavad Gita every day. You don't need more books than this. You can read this every day. And I made a satsang on that, on the power of Bhagavad Gita. I will give you the list of the satsangs also if you want to refer to that after. And Guruji's satsangs, first of all, his satsangs. Listen to his words again and again. Listen to the mantra that he sings with his voice, because that is his power, his parashakti that will infuse you. You will get that into you. You will be in his presence all the time. You have to associate him in everything you do, and then everything will be successful. Wonderful. So let's stay a little bit into this and make your intention. You can make an intention also on strengthening your relationship with the Guru, going to this connection, reading Bhagavad Gita, and of course during the Ekadashi, you have the calendar in the Ekadashi group, so you can follow that and start preparing for fasting at least one day. Dry fast or with liquids or with whatever food is allowed those days. Wonderful. So let's move to the next segment, and we have Krishnas here that we will associate to many activities. Here I let him announce that. So every time he's taking something, that is so beautiful. How to stretch oneself more and more. Welcome, Krishna Das. Yes, I give you the mic. Yeah. So, Guru Gita 105 verse. Krishna Das starts giving that online. Nice to see you today, and please keep in touch, write your comments, and subscribe to the channel to get to the next lives. Have a nice day, Jagadev.